You could have Fry's guy's thighs, which is where you just talk about one particular part of a man's leg. Uncle Stephen Fry is here.
Yeah.
Hello, little nephew. How are you?
Oh, I would love it if you were my uncle. I would love it. I think you and I would have a great friendship. I could be your bit of rough when it comes to the friendship world. You know, I'm not very bright. I'm not very well educated. You know, I only know words that were 2 or 3 syllables. And syllables is one of the biggest words I know. And I think it would be great. I could take you for fish and chips, eat them out of the bag. You know, people do that. I could take you to a pub. We could have a pint and a pint glass. You know, I think it'd be educational for you.
We each teach the other. And I could teach you, for example, wrenching the subject to what he wants to talk about. I could teach you about ties, for example.
So you have written about your ties.
Yes, I know.
In a book
Sounds
called
silly.
Stephen Fry's Ties, which I know you know, obviously you're here now, but I guess you're not a regular listener to the show. But Stephen Fry's Ties is the kind of joke that we would write if we were writing a fake advert, a parody advert. We famously wrote. William Shatner had come up with his own satellite navigation system, which was called ShatNav.
He was a fan of that, wasn't he?
He loved that.
Yeah, he was.
And then his own
Seinfeld.
range of underwear, which was Shatner pants.
Oh.
And Fry's ties would fall into that category.
Wouldn't it? And maybe I've got sequels in me. Fry's pies.
Fry's pies. Well, that'd be mince pies for the Christmas market.
It would, wouldn't it? But there could be others too.
You could have Fry's fries.
Fries.
That's good.
You could have Fry's thighs.
Thighs, definitely.
You could have Fry's guy's thighs, which is where you just talk about one particular part of a man's leg.
Just the upper bit of the leg.
And then you could do a tour, which was Fry's guy's thighs with fries while you eat the fries whilst discussing his thighs. I've thought this through.
Yeah.
That's my next year sorted. Thank you, Chris.
So how many...
Moyles boils.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what a moil is, don't you?
Oh, no.
Moil.
Well, a moil, M-E-U-L. Yes, because my mother's Jewish, so I know about those. Do you know the story about the rabbi, because the moil operates the bris, the circumcision ceremony, and there's one who retires, and he says to his friend, he said, every circumcision I've done, every bris, he said, I've kept the little flap of skin, and I've dried them in the sun, and I've sewed them, and here's this wallet. It's made entirely of those little prepuces that I've sewn together. And his friend says, well, that's very nice. He says, no, it's nothing. He says, you stroke it, it becomes a briefcase. Hey! That's my Moyle joke.
Radio. The Chris Moyle Show.